welcome to your 7-day forecast with AngelicAscensions. I hope all is well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Aries in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for an Aries. Few things to keep in mind, Aries Nation, before we go into this reading. Understand, Aries Nation, that because this is a general reading, this automatically means that there'll be some things that will resonate and there'll be some things that might be necessary to throw out. It's not a part of your story. Disregard those things. Don't really allow those things to distract you. Also keep in mind that even though I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, it's a given that not everything happens at the exact same time for everyone. So maybe give the reading a chance to play out. And some of you, it's not your reading at all. Above all else, Aries Nation, please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any conclusions based solely on a general reading. Now, if you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Let's dive straight into this, Aries Nation. Let's see what's really going on. Aries Nation. Aries. Okay. You might be needing some help, or somebody could definitely be asking you for a lending, for you to lend a helping hand this week. Aries, maybe some of you sing, maybe some of you dance. You could definitely be entertainers. I definitely feel like some of you might be light workers as well. Maybe you're a light bringer in some type of way. Either maybe you are an influencer, you do something online. I'm so tempted to say Sagittarius. So you might be dealing with a Sag, or somebody with Sag in a chart. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. Yes. Oh, I do feel like some of you are energy healers on some level. You might be earth angels on some level, star seeds, this type of thing. Let's see what's going on in your personal life, Aries Nation. Let's see what might be playing out this week. Some of this may resonate, what I'm about to talk about may resonate in your love life. Some of you, you're not involved with anyone, and this might be a family member. I did say Aries. This would be you. Or I did say Sagittarius. This could be you. This could be the person you're dealing with, whether you are male or whether you identify as male or female or somewhere in between. Oh yeah, there's definitely been some type of betrayal, and it looks like there's trust issues. You're in separation from someone. I think somebody is tired of going through the same thing in this situation. There's been some disloyalty. The death card. There's Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, somebody from the Scorpio nation. But you also have an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Let's see who might be coming into your energy this week. Aries Nation, Capricorn. You definitely have the energy of an earth sign. Who could be this King of Pentacles? Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or these are your own placements. Yeah, this feels like this is Taurus. So far, earth signs are dominating your reading. Aries, maybe you are on the Aries Taurus cusp. Leo, so you definitely have the sun. Definitely Leo. You got Earth and Leo dominating this reading. At the bottom is Aquarius. So some of you could no doubt be dealing with an Aqua, Gemini, and Cancer. Okay. These feel like these are the featured players that might be coming in, or this might have something to do with your signs. Maybe you have Aqua in your chart. Pluto, Scorpio. See, all of these are dominant energies. Virgo especially. I think there's been some type of communication breakdown between you and someone. You and specifically a Scorpio or Pisces. Okay. Maybe you have a Pisces ascendant. Maybe you are not an Aries. Maybe you're not an Aries sun. Maybe you are a Scorpio sun, or you have Scorpio placements. Whatever the case, it just seems like there's been some complexity, okay? It's difficult getting your point across to someone. You might be, see, Virgo and Leo, always, it never fails. Virgo and Leo show up together to the readings. I think you might be dealing with a two-faced person, or they, let's see, somebody I feel is a player. They might be acting like they're faithful when they're around you, the doting husband, the doting wife, this type of thing. Or for some of you, this is playing out within a friendship. You might be having tension with somebody that you consider a friend. 10 Swords. Okay, it looks like there's been some type of betrayal having to do with an Aries. Someone from the Aries nation. Or this is you, Aries. Somebody might feel betrayed by you. There's definitely maybe you got somebody is fighting for power, stress and strife between you and somebody. Maybe somebody wants to feel like they have the upper hand in the situation, or this could be somebody in a position of power, an authority figure, a parent possibly. Maybe you and your parent are fighting. Sagittarius. It's the Sagittarius in your energy very strongly. I think that you really do love somebody. I think that you have a lot of unconditional love for someone, Sagittarius. Aries nation. Who is this Sagittarius? Aries, because there's definitely a Sagittarius that's coming into your energy. You cast a spell with your existence. Somebody might have you spellbound, possibly. Somebody might be doing some work on you, Aries. The time for romance has come. So this is a romantic relationship. And it looks like somebody's coming back, obviously. Somebody might have to put on a brave face, or have some type of courage to say what they really want to say. But it just really seems like there's someone that would like to maybe make peace with you, and maybe they don't feel like it's really possible at this time because of some type of past disloyalty. Recognize despair as an opportunity. Okay, so I think somebody's really going through it right now emotionally. This could be you, Aries. This could have something to do with maybe a guilty conscience that somebody is feeling about the situation. Because I definitely see this. Listen to the voice of your inner child. Okay. So this honestly feels like somebody could have said something that really triggered your insecurity. Something caused you to maybe revert back to your inner child. And yeah, I think you're kind of like taking a break from this. You feel betrayed on some level. And maybe things have been on pause between you and someone. It definitely feels like you've decided to take a step back. This might be a lover that you might feel is being sneaky, or is like a snake. Maybe they're acting shady. Maybe you found proof about something, Aries. Maybe you found proof about something. You came across some type of receipt, some type of proof, or maybe someone else brought this information to you. This might be why I'm saying a third person in your reading. Maybe this is the person that brought this information to you. I think you got, this is like on again, off again relationship. And right now, yeah, you got Judgment and the Ace of Cups. So yeah, it feels like somebody might be thinking about returning to you. I'm hearing Pisces, but we do have the, what am I trying to say? The Hanged Man here. Yeah. Somebody is coming in to apologize to you about something. Okay, yeah. Betrayal. Yeah, something was a slap in the face to somebody. Unless literally there was some type of physical altercation that you had with somebody. Yeah, but a majority of you, this feels like this is going on with a lover. Somebody's definitely finding out about something. You got a Leo that pops up in this reading. This might be you and an Aries. Yeah, it looks like there's a period of frustration. currently, and maybe somebody is just kind of like keeping their distance right now. Now, if you are active on your socials, it feels like somebody is definitely watching you. Or this is somebody interested in maybe what you're doing. Maybe you do this professionally. Or this is maybe somebody maybe feeling a bit crushed. Maybe a bit saddened by something here. Saddened by the fact that they don't see you anymore. Yeah, somebody's definitely saddened over the situation. It's like somebody's really dwelling on something. Somebody's been hurt over something for a while. And I think somebody has been wanting to make something right between the two of you for a while. I definitely feel like somebody does care for you, like I said, but it seems like you guys keep going through the same old cycle. And this week, I think that somebody wants to get over this. Yeah. Yeah, there's someone here that says, I never want to feel this way again. I never want to feel betrayed. I never want to feel like you're going to blindside me or say something behind my back or do whatever the offense was. And now it does. It feels like someone is coming in on the vibe of showing you something different. They're trying to show you that they're different. They're not. It feels like there was some type of childish behavior that may have played out. And now someone is trying to show you that they're different. They're not the same person. Especially, like I said, this feels like this is also definitely a friendship. There might be a friend that you might feel is not trustworthy after some type of betrayal may have happened. It feels like somebody does come in. They want you to drop it. Maybe somebody feels like you guys like one of you keeps harping on it. You constantly bring it up. And somebody wants to start over. They don't want you to make mention of the past. But I think that the issue is that somebody wants to feel safe and they don't after what happened. Aries Nation. So I think somebody might want the other one to open their heart and maybe hear what they have to say about this situation. It just seems like somebody might be making the effort to show you that they care unconditionally. This is somebody that's significant in your life. If it's not a friend, then this is a family member that might be coming to make things right. Yeah, they want to make some type of a positive change. But this is like this is parent to child, then it's that type of thing too. Father is the first family member that's named off here. So it feels like there's a father that may want to make a positive change in the life of a child. There might be a child that might be feeling disappointed, might be feeling broken over something here. But it feels like the key issue here is that trust was broken. Yeah, somebody wants you to let it go. So I was looking here to see if there's an apology. I don't necessarily see an apology. Just like I saw in Sagittarius, it doesn't feel like somebody's coming in with an apology. It's like they're coming in with the expectation of you just acting like it never happened. And they're going to play games in the meantime. One of you might be pretending that you don't care. This could be the hurt one acting that way. The one that was betrayed. Somebody could be downplaying how hurt they really are about the situation. Or this is the other person acting like they don't care. Like they didn't just hurt you. Or that they didn't just betray you. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Aries Nation, somebody would like for you to listen to maybe what they have to say. Some of you, it feels like there will be an apology. Others of you, it just seems like somebody has way too much pride to show you or to say to you those words that they're sorry about something. And then there's a situation where Aries Nation or cross watcher, you're aware that somebody's watching you. So again, if you're on socials or you have the same social circles, somebody's watching you. For some of you, this whole watching situation doesn't have something to do with this. But yeah, this might be a friend that might be peeping what you're doing, or like I said, talking to other people about something, or this is you kind of watching them because you are. I think that this is a repeat offender. I don't know, in some situations, Aries Nation, this seems like this is somebody that could have had a baby on you. Could have a side baby. Or like I did say, this is somebody you co-parent a relationship with. Yeah. Somebody's been kind of MIA because they feel like this situation is full of drama, or that that's what this person brings, you know? And with regard to this situation, somebody does wish that you would come back. And so I don't know. Somebody might be trying to make the effort to show you that they really do care, but I think that they're really trying to read you. Aries Nation. They definitely feel like your body language says a lot. Your body language is tense. Your body language is the type that wants to avoid them, that you don't want to have anything to do with them. They definitely feel left out, and they've been feeling this way for the longest time. Yeah. Your body language says that you don't want to be bothered, that you don't want to have anything to do with this person. Somebody wants you to be closer to them again. Aries Nation, but at the moment, or for a moment in time, maybe it just really felt like you guys were better off going your separate ways. So this might have been a friend, like I said, that you dropped or whatever. Somebody's coming back into the picture, and I don't know, it might be, looks like there's a circumstance where you might feel like see, there has been some type of deceit here. With this King of Wands, a fire sign. Somebody might feel this way about you, Aries, that you've deceived them in some type of way. So I definitely feel that somebody may have felt like they've given a lot and they've gotten pretty much zero to nothing in return. This could be that somebody might owe you money, possibly, and maybe somebody feels like you haven't paid them back. But that's what I'm feeling. It does look like you're recovering from heartbreak. At the same time, in the background of your situation, Aries, I feel like there might be like a financial issue. Because it looks like maybe there's been a job loss, or money's been kind of slow to come in. Or you've experienced some type of delays or some type of frustration having to do with your money situation. Some type of setback, it feels like. And it does. It feels like there might be some adversity somewhere around you having to do with work. You might be tempted this week to kind of like distract yourself. Yeah, let's see what's going on with your work, okay? Because it feels like this might be a relevant issue this week, or this might have something to do with school and family. Yeah, maybe your home situation is a bit chaotic. Maybe you are kind of studying for a test. Or you have something here that you're having to make a difficult decision about. I think what might be on your mind is travel. I think you might want to get away from home. Maybe you don't like where you live right now, or you want to kind of get away from certain people that you do live with, certain family members. Aries Nation. You wanted to keep your distance. Maybe you feel like, yeah, the atmosphere at home is full of drama. So maybe this is why you kind of like want to get away or not be around certain people this week. Aries. Yeah, I do. I feel like you've been generous to somebody that you feel is absolutely selfish. I think you might be kind of sleepy this week. You might feel like you're coming down with a cold, or this might be somebody that's around you. You might be particularly hungrier than usual. Yeah, I do feel like there's some loud people around you. I do. And I think that, no, it's like your guides are really talking to you about drinking water. Drinking less sugar, eating less sugar. It feels like you might have a cavity. Maybe you might be deciding to drink some more water. I don't know. You might feel dehydrated this week. Anyway, it just seems like there might be a lot on your plate this week. And you might be finding a way to like multitask whatever is on your mind or whatever is in front of you. It feels like you might have a lot of responsibilities on you, or you feel like you have a lot a lot on your mind. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be multitasking. Confirmation, it did say sugar. Drinking a lot of sugary drinks, a lot of soda, whatever, eating a lot of fast food, I don't know. I did talk about you being online. Yeah. I just feel like there's somebody's face that you can't stand. When you look at this person, you might get instantly upset. So this might be why you might feel the need to detox from somebody. Or this is you detoxing, right? I was talking to you about sugar, a lot of salt, yeah? Something that you might be eating might be contributing to you feeling kind of tired or feeling like it's kind of changed up your mood in some type of way. Well, we're shifting gears to talk about your work, your money situation. And so I did say that maybe you're kind of lost in your own world this week, or you're feeling very distracted. Like I did say, you have a lot of things that are going on. So I think that being disciplined this week, it feels like structure and discipline may take you a long way, because it definitely feels like there's some things that are flowing, that are throwing off the flow of things. I promise you, this is so similar to Sagittarius. It looks like you are. Okay. Yeah. Parenting and children. So some of you, this is not your own children. This might have something to do with, maybe you have family members around you, younger children, younger siblings, nieces, nephews. Okay. Again, a lot of responsibilities. But I did talk to you about a co-parenting issue. Maybe this is a parent that you feel may be a bit absent, or maybe you feel like they could step up more. It feels like this might be your child's other parent or other family members that might be stepping in to give you a hand. Yeah, it just seems like you haven't been able to get along with someone. For some of you, this is a work issue. Some of you, maybe you don't have quiet time at work. Maybe you do work from home. Or I feel like this week you do. You might need some quiet time, because it does feel like you have a lot of, you have a major decision to make about something. And this would be a very important time for you to trust your gut on something as far as this decision that you're making. This feels like, I don't know if you're relying a lot on tarot this week. Aries Nation. Or some of you are going to a tarot reader about something. Maybe this is who you're watching online. Maybe you are. You're watching a lot of tarot. Or for some of you, this is going on in the tarot community. Somebody might feel stabbed in the back by another tarot reader. You know. And maybe this is something that's been ongoing. Maybe there's been another tarot reader that has betrayed another tarot reader. And it feels like this might have a lot to do with throwing shade. So this week, regardless of whether you're a tarot reader or whatever your profession happens to be, I think that you can expect that. It does. It feels like there's somebody throwing shade at you this week. There might be somebody that might be coming to you with a lot of hate. At the same time, I want to say it before I forget this. So forgive me for kind of like switching subjects on you just right out of the blue. But I do see an issue here with health, and I definitely feel like this has something to do with blood flow. You might be eating a lot of fried foods. I see cholesterol, a lot of anger. It just seems like you're holding back a lot of emotion, and you're not really, your body doesn't really have a way to process this emotion. It's just kind of like staying within you. So remember, we're talking about parenting and children. I guess we're going to turn our attention back over there, because the guides are definitely having me do a U-turn. I don't know, maybe there's an intersection you might be doing a U-turn on. I don't know. Somebody's making a U-turn, okay? But that's what my guides are telling me. We were talking about work. Well, I guess this does play into that. Some of you do have children, or you parent maybe younger siblings, or nieces, nephews, grandchildren. Or this is you possibly reparenting yourself. So I feel like on some level, there is some type of emotional issue that might be coming up for you this week. Some type of emotion that maybe you've been avoiding. Yeah? Let's look. Love. Maybe some of you are avoiding love, or maybe this is you needing to give yourself more love, more attention. It just seems like you might be being very hard on yourself, Aries Nation. And it just seems like not only are you being hard on yourself, it also feels like the world is being very hard on you in some type of way. Yeah. Definitely. I feel like there's some type of emotional challenge that might be coming up for you this week while you're at work. That might be something that kind of throws you off and kind of distracts you from some type of heartbreak that might be going on. It does. Again, it feels like you have a lot of responsibilities. Something's distracting you at work this week is basically what I'm trying to say. Either it's your children. Like I said, something might come up with your kids. It might call you away from your work, or this is other family members. Okay. It might be difficult for you to stay on target this week. And this is why your guides are once again calling for discipline, structure. If you can find a way to do this, Aries Nation, and things that it feels like your guides are, this is going to take you a long way. Because it does. It feels like your attention is going to be fragmented. And it might be a challenge for you to stay on task with whatever this is that you're working on. Maybe you feel like you have a lot. Maybe there's just a lot of things that you feel like you need to do at the same time. Maybe there's, maybe you feel like you're missing out on some level, Aries, with something. But it feels like there's something that might come up that creates a lot of distractions for you. And so I feel like your guides are trying to get you to come back to center, to ground yourself, because it feels like you're going to need it. But at the same time, while we are talking about work, it does feel like somebody could be sending off a lot of negative energy your way. If this is not you doing that, then this is definitely somebody doing this to you, trying to create challenges for you on some level. So this is where your guides are telling you, protect your energy, okay? Because it does feel like you might be trying to make some type of positive change here to your finances. And it feels like somebody this week might be trying to come and throw you off. Aries Nation. I just feel like maybe you already are aligned with what your purpose is. Let's see what's going on at work this week. Yeah. So again, this feels like this is an emotional issue that's distracting you in the background this week. So you might be tempted to kind of like wear your heart on your sleeve. Maybe it's very difficult for you to think clearly about something. Your clear thinking is definitely blocked on some level. It looks like maybe there's something that you are trying to manifest, and maybe it's kind of blocked right now. There's definitely some greedy people that are around you at work. It feels like that there might be a scenario that comes up this week where you have a difficult time trusting somebody that you're around with work, as far as work is concerned. Yeah, it looks like maybe you are trying to complete something, or you're trying to make a change to your financial situation. But you're worried about something. See, something is definitely on your mind. It looks like there is a difficult decision that you might be making. It looks like there might be a new opportunity that's coming in. And maybe you're not sure if you should take that new opportunity, or you should take that new job, or if you should return to doing something here that maybe you've done before. Sagittarius. Aries. You might be reconsidering maybe going back to your old job. Or reconsidering maybe starting a startup of a new business, or again following your purpose, because it does feel like this week you're definitely called to share your gifts on some level. So maybe this is something that you gave up in the past, or that you stopped putting your energy into. This feels like there is a decision, okay? Maybe to go back to a job that maybe you kind of left behind. I don't know. It feels like maybe you feel inspired to do something, or go back and pick something up again that maybe you dropped. I feel like this might be a habit too. This is a mental habit that I feel like you're finding a way to drop. Yeah, this feels like, I don't know if you feel like you do. It's your beliefs. Yeah, I think you got a predator. And maybe this predator is watching you. Somebody is coming across very predatory. Okay, so again, greed. There's somebody that I feel that you wish would stop. Okay? And maybe the issue is that they don't. I think somebody's harassing you this week. I think you've been very patient. Aries. That's what I mean. You gotta have Earth in your sign. And maybe you're just a very patient person. I don't know. That's unusual for Aries, but because it just seems like somebody might be really triggering you. Somebody might be lying on you this week. Either you're lying on somebody, Aries, or somebody's lying on you. Okay, because there's definitely some type of deception. Yep, thief. Somebody is stealing your hard work or vice versa in some type of way. Greed. Stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or others' powers that you think that you lack. Okay, so we do have this card here talking about feeling like you have to wear a mask, not being who you truly are. And maybe this is you maybe having some type of cover up here. Somebody's trying to steal something off of you. Could be stealing your work and trying to take credit for it. Like I did say, somebody's being very predatory. And maybe there's somebody you wish would stop. And maybe there's somebody that thinks that they're getting away with it, but other people see. Okay, so there is somebody, okay? There's other people that might be watching. Maybe this is you witnessing something going down, okay? Witnessing somebody steal something from somebody, maybe literally. Or maybe this is, again, something that has something to do with work. Or this is somebody keeping a close eye on you at work, you know what I mean? There's some type of work harassment, okay? And some type of thievery. Yeah, you feel betrayed in some type of way. You feel like the victim in some type of way. Or somebody is, if like I said before, if this is not like identity theft here, that type of thing, this feels like this is somebody taking from you on some type of level. And I think that maybe you are kind of unhappy with your job this week. You might be experiencing some type of setbacks here. Aries Nation, like I did say, because you have some distractions that might be going on around you. Which, again, leads me to believe that maybe you work from home. It looks like you're really working hard this week to maybe fix a financial situation. Which would make it a beneficial thing to stay within a budget, not to overspend this week. Maybe kind of just spend on what you need and not really go over. It just seems like there might be some credit card issues here. Some credit issues. Or this is somebody around you. Maybe they don't stop. Somebody doesn't know how to stop spending. So I think this week you might be deciding to live within your means. And if there's something that you've kind of laid to the side, Aries, I think you might be deciding to go back and pick this up and fix something and make it better, or to revamp something to figure out how it might work better for you. Yeah, but in the background of your situation, these feelings and emotions that you've been avoiding, I think you might be deciding to maybe go and get counseling for something. If this is not you getting counseling for something, then this is definitely something that might be going on around you. We want to see, did somebody break into your house? Because we do have this card here talking about thievery. Like somebody is trying to take something from you on some type of level. Side note, either this is you or your kids might be having some nightmares. And so there is, this feels like this is some type of spiritual attack that might be going on with having to do with you. What's going on, Holy Spirit? What else is going on for the Aries Nation? I think you might be getting some type honestly some type of upgrade to your gifts. But at the same time, while we were talking about, yeah, I do feel like you're getting some type of upgrade to your gift. I do. Definitely do. There's some type of new opportunity that I feel is coming in for you, especially if you're coming off of a job loss and something is affecting your finances. I do feel like things turn around. I do. And I do feel like if you have not, if you're no longer talking to somebody, you're not on speaking terms with this person, I feel like this situation may possibly turn around, or you might be in a position to apologize to somebody. Now, whether or not you decide to do this will be entirely up to you, Aries Nation. But I do feel like there is somebody that you wish would listen and hear you out and honestly be real, be adult enough to give you an apology about something. Again, this could be parent to child, or like I did say, a friendship here. Yeah, I think you've definitely earned something, and I definitely feel like there's somebody that's trying to strip you of something, take something away from you, or attack you on some level. Definitely somebody's coming for the jugular this week. It feels like somebody's trying to attack your emotions, or somebody is trying to trigger you on some level. I do feel like you are feeling concerned about a financial situation. You feel frustrated. Maybe you feel like you put in a lot of effort with your work, and you might be feeling overlooked on some level. And I do feel like for a lot of you, this is the tarot community. Somebody is taking your content, stealing it, definitely watching you. And you wish somebody would stop. And again, somebody just does not know when to stop. That's what I mean. Somebody's really triggering you. And you might see that as a betrayal. So you got a difficult decision that I feel like you're going to be making either for yourself or for your children. And I definitely feel like this week is going to be very important for you to stay calm. There's some type of toxic emotion, like I did say, that might be popping up for you this week. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit? And now, yeah, see? Somebody's coming for your image, Aries Nation. If somebody's coming for your image, or you're coming for somebody's image. This feels like this has a lot to do with individuality. Somebody, this could be you, maybe you stick out. Or maybe this is a Capricorn or a Virgo. It does. Feels like somebody's definitely trying to stir up some drama at work this week. It seems like somebody wants to bring you out of character. Aries, a cross watcher. And for some of you, maybe you're at a crossroads about your job, about whether or not to stay at this particular location. It might feel like you're working so hard and you're definitely dealing with some type of harassment. Yeah. This week, it feels like your spirits are definitely chiming in, because it feels like some of you are definitely on the right path and your guides are saying, don't stop. You might want to stop. Something might have you feeling like, I don't want to do this anymore. You might feel like you work around liars, people that are greedy, people that steal your ideas, or people that are harassing your child. Because some of you, this has something to do with bullying. Like I said, your kids are being bullied. Anyway, I think you might be tempted. Yeah, you might be at a crossroads about that this week, Aries Nation. Your guides are saying the way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to your personal and spiritual freedom. So it feels honestly like, Aries Nation, maybe you are at a crossroads. And your guides are definitely going to be giving you clarity about identifying what is the situation, what is the right way to go. And I definitely feel like, or some of you are worried about getting let go from a job. Either way, I think that you might be seeing a situation accurately with somebody that's around you. And I definitely feel like other people might be observing what's going on. It's like somebody might feel like they're covering up, or maybe they're not even concerned about covering something up. They might be that, well, I think somebody is trying to cover something up. Somebody's lying on you, trying to tarnish your image, or vice versa. But you definitely, it feels like your guides are stepping in to help you make a decision about something here. But in the background of your situation, like I did say, you have a lot of, something is stirring up a lot of emotions. You're avoiding your feelings about something. You're not wanting to confront your feelings or face your feelings about something. Your guides are definitely telling you that it may be necessary this week for you to make peace with your past. Maybe you have a criminal past or whatever. You feel like people are judging you based on your past, and maybe you feel like you're working on becoming a better person. Yeah, we got this card talking about I am different now. Maybe this is a tarnished reputation that you're trying to clean up. I'm not sure, Aries, but I definitely see this type of thing. So I think this week you might be deciding to, set personal boundaries with certain people. But in the background of your situations, your guides are definitely saying it's time to reveal your gifts on some level, or it's time to not stop this path. You feel like it's time for you to give up and throw in the towel on something, and your guides are saying, no, don't stop. Don't let these people or these situations or circumstances, even though these people are really getting on your nerves, it's basically, for some of you, it's like your guides are saying, don't let these people run you away. Open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. So again, confirmation on your guide sending you some type of a message here about spiritual growth, or about some type of decision that you're making. This week, definitely trust your gut about something. Your intuition is right about something that you're seeing. Aries Nation, you got this card talking about you're seeing the situation accurately. Yeah. Your intuition is right about something here. Okay, Holy Spirit, what else is relevant for the Aries Nation this week? Anything else that comes up this week for the Aries Nation? I think that your guides are telling you to take a moment to detox. I'm looking at the Death card. I did say that this might have something to do with a Scorpio. Yeah, it looks like there's an end of something coming up. And it does feel like your stability is able to be restored in some type of way. Yeah, there is some type of emotion that I feel like you're avoiding. I do. This is some type of guilt. It feels like this week you might be really judging yourselves. I talked to you about that before. You're very harsh on yourself. It feels like the world is really judging you about some things, Aries. So you might really be questioning yourself, or maybe this is you feeling particularly embarrassed about something. Or this is somebody around you. And I do feel like you might be feeling very emotional. And I do feel like you might be reaching out to a tarot reader possibly, or like I said, this is what you might be really focused on this week. You might be really putting a lot of energy into watching a lot of tarot to help figure some things out within yourself. A lot of you, this has something to do with your friends. Maybe this is you deciding to go out and make friends. It looks like maybe you're kind of sheltering yourself or keeping your distance from people because it looks like some people have hurt you. And yeah, you got this card saying, I never want to feel that way again. So maybe this is you, like I said before, kind of keeping your distance from people. Maybe you're kind of blocking off love, or I don't know, but I feel like it's going to be very important for you to not block off love for yourself. From yourself, it feels like something in your circumstance is going to turn your attention to really tending to yourself. Yeah. I think you definitely need some quiet time this week, Aries Nation. There's going to be some people that pop up this week that try to test you. Your guides are saying stand your ground. I do. I think that that will be absolutely necessary on some level. There's something that you're worried about, something that's on your mind this week, Aries Nation. I think it's going to turn out in a positive way. There are some plans to maybe go on a vacation or some plans to move. It seems like those plans get halted. Some of you pregnant. Some of you might be finding this out this week that you're pregnant. And I definitely feel like you might need to get some sleep. Aries, it just seems like you're sleep deprived on some level. I don't know if you have sleep apnea or whatever. It seems like your guides are definitely trying to connect with you in your dreams. I think you might have a legal situation that you might be worried about, some of you Aries Nation. Or this has something to do with a living situation, a new job. Something, like I said before, it works out for you. You're worried about something. It works out. In the background of your situation, Aries, when it comes to your vehicle, because I do see an issue with your car. If you have not taken the time to put fluid in your car, do an oil change or whatever, you might really want to take the time that you need to do that. Or to reinforce something about your home. Again, it feels like there's somebody that's breaking into your home, or your safety at your home has been compromised in some type of way. Do you have mice? Or some type of bug infestation? I just kind of feel that. I don't know why. And I feel like you might be writing a lot. Maybe you're journaling about something. The Star. Aquarius. This may have something to do with an Aquarius. Maybe this is you watching an Aquarius in particular. Right beneath that is Thief. So is somebody stealing from an Aquarius in particular? That's what that looks like. It looks like there's somebody watching an Aqua. Stealing from an Aquarius. Yep. Somebody is well aware that they're being watched. Okay. Seven of Swords. Somebody's name, Crystal. Emerald. Emerald is Taurus. You are being watched. You already know. Somebody trying to put some dirt in your eye. Aries Nation or Cross Watcher. Be somebody. I think somebody feels like you said something venomous and they're going to be trying to return that same venom to you. There is definitely some type of revenge. This feels like somebody's watching you and frustrated. Yeah. Justice is in reverse. This could have something to do with a Libra individual. All right. Yeah. Somebody's definitely watching you. Now, if this is a Libra, somebody wants you to be hurt, Aries. And you, did I mention Taurus? This is Queen of Pentacles, right? Yeah. You might be on the Aries-Taurus cusp. Somebody doesn't like you. Or vice versa. You don't like somebody, and this person that frustrates you is popping up this week. It could be a lover, an ex-lover of yours, an ex-partner. But at the same time, I see some of you could be getting pregnant. You could be getting news that you are pregnant this week. All right. Or this, you got somebody pregnant possibly. Or that somebody in your family is expecting. All right. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the Aries Nation? Aries. Somebody might be spontaneously like popping up. Definitely see somebody speaking unkindly to you this week. Somebody's really mean-spirited this week. And if this is something that does happen, Aries Nation, it's like your guys are trying to get you to see that maybe kind of suspend your judgment, or you're maybe you taking offense to this, because this person is saying these things or doing these things, it may have absolutely nothing to do with you, or they have something going on with their lives that have nothing to do with you. And so they just see you and try to bring you down in some type of way. Somebody's watching you and trying to trigger you this week. Anyway, this is a particular week where you guys really want you to trust yourself to make the right decision. And you guys are definitely talking to you about persevering. It's like something this week might be popping up and you might feel like this is a huge obstacle. And your guides are definitely here to remind you that you will get on the other side of this, Aries, whatever this is. But you might feel like you might be complaining, particularly this week, about people that you're working with or people that are around you, people that are nosy, gossiping, you know what I mean? Taking things out of context. You guys are definitely telling you persevere. Yeah. There's definitely somebody this week, Aries Nation, that is coming to you to be heard. Somebody wants to be heard. This could be your child that may want you to listen and hear them out. You guys might get to a place of common ground, or you might get to a place where you feel like you can coexist with someone. And whatever this decision is that you're making, I think it could be for some of you a decision to keep a baby, because maybe this was an unplanned pregnancy for some of you. You guys are definitely telling you to follow your heart. And again, I'm definitely picking up heart issues, cholesterol issues, issues with your artery, issues with blood flow, circulation, things getting backed up and trapped in your body. It just feels like it's this type of thing, Aries. You got to find a way to let go of whatever this is. It just feels like you are holding on to something emotionally, something. Am I letting fear stop me? Yeah. That might be what's stopping you. And this is why your guys are saying don't stop. This week is definitely a week of risk-taking, Aries. Something's going to take you out of your comfort zone, for sure. One more, Holy Spirit, for the Aries Nation. Who am I ready to forgive? So Aries Nation, again, we literally just got finished talking about this. Something that you're holding on so tightly to. A schedule that's not working, a relationship, or there's something from the past that has just overburdened you or taken over your life on some level. Whether or not this person comes forward to give you an apology that is obviously due to you, they owe you this apology, no doubt, with the fact that they betrayed you or hurt you on some level. But whether or not this apology comes forth from this person, your guides are basically saying you got to, for the sake of your own sanity, find a way to let go of this emotion. You may have been avoiding some type of emotion, Aries Nation, but it comes up to the surface. There's something you've been avoiding talking about, feeling, or whatever. It seems like your emotions are going to come out of nowhere. And you're going to have to deal with some type of emotion. This week it feels like your emotions are going to be up and down and kind of all over the place and unstable, Aries Nation. You know what I mean? You might be getting your ugly cry on. In other words, that scrunched up face where you're feeling just this deep emotion. There's something that I feel like you're meant to deal with. And I think you're going to be searching yourself, to find that. You definitely need some alone time. And right beneath that, 7 of Swords. Somebody that has betrayed you is coming back into your energy. See, once again, very emotional. Something's going to have you feeling this way, Aries Nation. And your guides are basically saying you got to be able to get these tears out. All right. That, Aries Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. Aries Nation, thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you already haven't. And if you do decide to subscribe, Aries Nation, hit the post notification bell so that you're informed whenever I upload a video for a sign that you're cross-watching for or whenever I go live. Thank you, Aries Nation, for deciding to tune in this week. If you'd like to book a personal session with me, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Thank you once again, Aries Nation, for choosing to spend this time with me this week. Have a peaceful, blessed week, Aries Nation. I'll see y'all real soon. Peace out.